but Louis Vuitton have gifted this bag to a number of influencers. And I love this one. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is awkward. It's awkward to get your things in and out of. The handle gets in the way, the flap gets in the way, the bit in the middle gets in the way, you're Tetrising. Awkward. Not awkward. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today let's take a look at the newly released Louis Vuitton bags. There have been a lot of newly released Louis Vuitton bags over the last number of months, and I have to be honest and say I've been loving some of them. I've had quite a lot of Louis Vuitton content on here because the bags have been intriguing me, and today let's look at the newest released bags. Now I do already have a video looking at the Go 14 and some of the other newly released bags like the Paris street sign bags and the Neverfull BB, which I'm not too sure about, and the Alma Nano, which I absolutely love. But today let's start with the East West on the go bag. Now, I have never hidden the fact on this channel that I am not a fan of the on the go bag. I think it's square, I think it's boxy, I think it looks awkward and uncomfortable, and I much prefer the Neverfull. I think a lot of people are either team Neverfull or team on the go, and I'm definitely coming down on that side. But I actually like the East West on the go bag more than I do the original on the go. This is basically a cut off version of the on the go as an East West bag. Aren't the brands bringing out so many bags in this East West version at the minute? Dior have done it with the cut off Lady Dior, Louis Vuitton have done it, Chanel probably have done it. There's a lot of bags carrying this type of shape, and it's this rectangle shape but making the bag that much less deep. And I actually quite like the on the go. I don't think I like it enough to buy it. I don't think it's a bag that I'm going to struggle with my current handbag buying pause with, but compared to the original, I like it. It comes with the canvas utility strap that's coming with so many of their bags at the minute, and it comes with the detachable little pouch that comes and hangs here. Now I have that little pouch on the multi-pochette accessoire and I took it off because I didn't like it hanging here and adding girth and all of that. I didn't really like it, but it's easily to take it off and you can use it in your bag. Does come with that strap, but the strap is detachable, so you could take that off and put a leather strap or a strap that wasn't one of those canvas straps, because I know a lot of people don't love those, but it does give the option of wearing this as a crossbody bag. And the East West, I don't hate it. I don't hate this bag. I think it could be worn and styled to look very cool and very edgy. I like the monogram on it. So overall, for me, I quite like this. Again, I don't think enough to buy, but a bag that I think is actually quite cool. This version of the on the go is coming in at £2,150. I suppose by today's standards, where a lot of the newer bags, bigger bags, slightly bigger bags are coming in at. I've recently done a video on the 15 cheapest Louis Vuitton bags on their website, and all of those were underneath £1,500. But the majority of them were a lot smaller and less substantial, and certainly a lot less to them than what the on the go in the East West is. So coming in over £2,000 at £2,150 is probably not a surprise. I think this bag will be popular. The East West shape at the minute in these bags, looking at how well the Dior bag has done, has been popular. So I think a lot of people will like this. Number 2 is the camera box bag. Now, I quite like this bag, but Louis Vuitton have gifted this bag to a number of influencers. Certainly Tamara has been on her channel unboxing this and showing this as a gifted bag. And I personally don't like whenever I see newly released bags all over social media when it's very obvious that they have been gifted these bags. It was the same with the Dots collection. Every influencer was doing a shorts of unboxing it in the lovely box that it came in and carrying it, and you saw one picture and then you never see it again. And that kind of puts me off bags. I actually don't love that about what the brands do with the bigger influencers. I totally obviously get behind what is the thinking behind that marketing, and we would see it on social media. It worked with the multi-pochette accessoire, which is sitting over there. That was on every influencer and it became a very big it bag and everybody wanted it and everybody had it and you saw it all over social media. Same with the Pochette Matisse. I think maybe I've grown up a little bit in seeing that, and I just don't love whenever it's so obviously gifted to these influencers that you see a couple of paid for shots and then you never really see it again. But the camera box bag I actually quite like. I think it looks a bit like the Petite Mal turned on its side. It is a vertical bag. We were recently there talking about the on the go, which is the east-west. The camera bag is the north-south. So it's a long bag. It is kind of the shape of the sac plat. This one has certainly a lot more to it. It has the corner details that the trunk bags have. It has the reverse monogram on the flap, the monogram on the body of the bag. It has the chain. It has the strap. There's a lot more going on with this bag. It has the lock. It's coming in at £2,450, which is expensive, but not anywhere near as expensive as a Petite Mal, which is you can see my pink and grey one poking out here. That though is hard-sided, and that's what makes that so expensive. The camera bag is not a hard-sided bag, which is why it has the look of this but doesn't carry the same price point. It is on the vertical rather than the horizontal. I like it, but I don't think I'm going to pay £2,450 for it. I don't even think it's about the price, to be honest, because I paid for the Petite Mal because I loved it. I don't think I love it enough to buy it. I don't think I think that I need it in my collection, but I'm saying that from having the Petite Mal, and I think they're a similar look. I do again think this could be a really cool bag. I think this could be styled very, very well. I don't love that it's in the influencer's hands, and it's nothing against influencers and it's nothing against things being gifted. I have been gifted things in the past. It's nothing against that at all. It just kind of puts me off when I see a lot of these bags and then you don't see them, and I just don't love that about it. But it's an interesting bag and it's an interesting new release and I do like it. I just don't think I'll be buying it. Sorry, I've just realised all through that I said the camera bag is £2,450 and it is actually £2,460. Number 3, and I love this one. I love it, I love it, I love it. And it is the mini bum bag. When I did this video the last time with the new releases, it was the Nano Alma. I love that in the orange epi. I think it's fab. In today's video, my love affair is with the mini bum bag. Previously, I was not a fan of the bum bags. I did not like the old one. I didn't like that if I were to wear it across me, it was going to be far too bulky and add too much girth, and that was not going to be a good look, and I just couldn't get on board with that. I didn't think either that for me, I liked the look of it as an actual bum bag. Too big, maybe. Didn't love it. Love this one. Love this one. I love the small size of it. I think it would suit somebody of my curves better. I think I could wear it here. I think it would look really quite cool. I love the strap that comes with it and then the chain. I think I could also wear it as a bum bag, although when I told my husband that, he laughed out loud and he was not impressed by that idea. But I have an old shoulder injury. When I carry bags for a long time, it can get very sore. When we're traveling or we're going to see new cities, I think this would be really handy. I could put my things in. The iPhone Pro, not the massive one, but the Pro does fit. I could get my card holder in, I could get my lipstick in. You can hear me convincing myself on this bag, but I'm on a pause. But I love it, and it is also £1,460. So far it has been hard to get. It has been sold out a lot of the time, but it's a bag that definitely has my attention. Number 4 is the Ivy wallet on chain. Now, I featured this in the 15 cheapest Louis Vuitton bags at the minute in the monogram. This one that I'm going to talk about is in the leather. Now, the leather version is obviously a little bit more expensive. It's £1,510, whereas the canvas version is £1,330. And I have to say, I like both of them. I like both of these bags. I like that it is a wallet on chain that I could fit in my cards because it has the card slots. I could get my phone in, I could get my essentials. It is a wallet on chain, so it's going to be small, but it's thin and it's lightweight and it's going to go very well cross body. I like the strap with it. What puts me off the Chanel wallet on chain is the chain is very, very long. This is adjustable. You could wear this at a strap length that is going to suit a bit better. I like the chain that comes with it. It reminds me of the old favourite bag, which a lot of people had and loved, and for good reason. And I like this. I like this release. I think if you're looking for a canvas bag, or even in the leather version, to wear crossbody that's quite light, it is a walk, it's a wallet on chain, you just need your essentials. Compared to the price, say, of a Chanel walk, I think this is a really good version, even the leather version at £1,510. And I think it's very pretty. I really like the look of it. Good option, I think. Number 5 is the newly released Capucines BB. Now the BB is this size here, not the mini, which is that pink one up there. This is the BB, which is a bigger bag. Personally, I don't really wear that crossbody. I find on me that it's a little bit too big crossbody. There is a crossbody strap with it. I can use it if I need to, but I've always used that as a handheld bag. And it is more of a handbag size than the mini. I have talked at length before about the mini. I love the mini. I have 3. You can see one up there. So it doesn't put me off buying the bag. I love it, but it is awkward. If you're going to use this bag out shopping or as a daily bag, it is awkward. It's awkward to get your things in and out of. The handle gets in the way, the flap gets in the way, the bit in the middle gets in the way, you're Tetrising. Awkward. Not awkward, proper handbag size. Yes, it still has the bit in the middle, but you can put everything in quite easily when you're carrying it. Not as awkward to use. This new version, obviously the Capucines bag itself is not new, but this new version is in like a woven leather. For me, it's probably too neutral. The colours of it probably aren't doing enough for me. Also, it would be competing with this one over here. It's very expensive. It is £6,050, which is a lot of money. This is an Arty Capucines, which is a limited edition every year by artists who collaborate with Louis Vuitton. I paid less for the Arty Capucines than what this Capucines BB is now at £6,050. But the woven leather's interesting. And I can see why people who like something a little bit different of their bags, but generally in more neutral colours, are going to like this. I think it's very, very pretty. I think it's got something unique about it and interesting. It's got a big hefty price point, but I think it's a very nice version, and it caught my attention when I was looking on the website, and not to personally buy for obvious reasons, but a very pretty bag. And coming in at number 6 and the last on today's video is the newly released Petite Mal, which is this bag over here in the pink and the light grey in that woven leather version. Now again, very, very expensive. This is £4,750. That is a lot of money. That is a lot more than I have paid for any of my Petite Mals, but price increases keep coming. Prices keep going up, and these are the prices that these bags are now commanding. And this version of this is the same as the BB Capucines we just spoke about, and it is this woven version. Now it's in like a white and creamy type colour. It is a neutral. Again, the colours of it are not going to be for me, but it's a very interesting version of this bag. For me to buy another Petite Mal, I currently have 3, and I know that's excessive, but I love them. I think it would have to be something very, very special given the price these are now. They're so, so expensive, £4,750. It's going to have to be something that absolutely grabs me. This version isn't doing enough of that, but I do think it's very interesting, and I do think it's very pretty. It reminds me a little bit of the Monogram version in the gold. Not that they're similar in their fabric, but the colouring of them is quite similar. But an interesting bag and interesting uniqueness with this woven texture to it. So those are my thoughts on the newest 6 bags that have been released from Louis Vuitton. I do have a video talking about the Go 14, which is the new it bag from Louis Vuitton that Louis Vuitton is very seriously pushing. I also have a recent video talking about the other slightly previous new releases from Louis Vuitton, and that included the Paris Street Sign bags, the Alma BB, Neverfull BB, and a lot of the other bags that have also just been released. So if you're interested in any of those, I will have linked them up above and down below in the description box for you. Thank you so much for watching me. If this has been in any way entertaining or useful, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.